All right, we're jumping right into a pretty shocking story today. Imagine a place that's ancient, peaceful, just full of history. Now, imagine that peace being absolutely shattered by sudden violence. Today, we're breaking down the very first reports of a tragedy just like that at one of the world's most famous landmarks.
So first, let's get our bearings. Where did this happen? We're talking about Teotihuacán in Mexico. And look, this isn't just some random archaeological site. It's a massive, world-renowned complex that millions of people from all over the globe travel to see every single year.
I mean, this place has some serious historical weight. They call it the City of the Gods, and it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site for a reason. You just picture those towering pyramids, the ancient Avenue of the Dead. There's supposed to be this incredible sense of peace and connection to the past there.
But according to these initial reports, that ancient sense of peace was just gone. This site of wonder suddenly became the scene of a modern-day tragedy. It's truly jarring.
So what exactly happened at this historic landmark? Let's dive into what those first reports actually said.
The first alerts really started coming out from a CBS News report. And the headline, wow, it said it all. A deadly shooting right at the Teotihuacán Pyramids. Okay, so let's get past the headline and look at the confirmed facts. What did that initial report actually tell us?
The report was very clear on this. This didn't happen near the site. It was at the Teotihuacán Pyramids in Mexico, a place, as we said, that's typically just packed with tourists.
Of course, the immediate question after you hear about something like this is about the human cost. Who was hurt? Let's look at what we know about the victims of the attack.
The CBS News report, citing officials on the ground, confirmed one fatality. The victim was identified as a tourist visiting from Canada.
And on top of that tragic death, the report also confirmed that 13 other people were injured in the shooting.
Now, this is a really crucial point. We have to understand what an initial report actually is, because it's not the complete story. Think of it more like the first draft of history. An initial report is just that. It's the very first account. It gives us the preliminary facts as they're known at that moment. But it's so important to remember that this information can, and honestly, it often does change as an investigation gets going.
So, let's just put this on a timeline to be crystal clear. The CBS report came out on April 21st, 2026. What we're doing right now is looking at that specific snapshot in time, knowing full well that in the future, more details are absolutely going to emerge.
And this right here really lays out the situation perfectly. On the left, that's what we know from the source, the location, the number of fatalities, the number of injuries, but look at the right side. Those are the giant question marks. What was the motive? Who were the attackers? We just don't have that information yet based on this first report. And that's really where this leaves us. This initial report gives us the tragic facts, but it doesn't give us any of the reasons why. So the big question hanging over all of this is, as the story develops, what will be revealed next? What's the real story here?